Hey on and welcome to Scion Plays Cosplay Book of Shadows. And finally we're on fucking Tooth! I've been looking forward to this chapter. I've been interested in what the hell's going on in this one. I mean, it's called fucking Tooth. Byakudan Senior High School Student Council Room. 4:30 p.m. Hey, Mr. President, don't forget about tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Please tell me I can kick you. Absolutely not. So what's happening tomorrow? Hey! No fines in the student council room! We've been over this! It's your damn fault from again. Stop, please! If I've forgotten something important, I sincerely apologize, so just tell me what it is already! Use your words, not your feet! It's this room! Spring cleaning! It's full of balls! Is this a storage shed or something? How long has it been since the sports festival? Oh yeah, that's right. You were asking to schedule a cleaning day. Ow! You completely put it out of your mind, didn't you? No, I swear I penciled it in somewhere. Your recommendations are important to me and to the student council as well as a what? You're a person, not a corporation. Talk like one. Fine, I forgot. Okay. It's not like I don't have enough on my plate as it is, though. Do you have any ideas how much I'm expecting to do? I'm sorry. Get enough for me. I forgive you. What's your problem? Wait, what? Tough love from your Tristan Clark. Sometimes you just have to admit your mistakes and move on. Though the manly approach to presidents has its merits too. Mitsuki. Just make sure you keep at it. Desertion is not an option. Don't think you can run away from your post if it's going to get tough. You got that? Yeah, I got it. You just don't get Tomohiro. Miko is my bride, so hands off! Like hell! I'm not going her to the likes of you. Besides, you got that Nana girl, right? Don't you dare, you two-time her. You're clueless. It only gets good once you got at least 3 girls. Everyone knows that. Sounds like you guys are having fun. Is that a game? Oh, Yamamoto, you wanna own this? It's a game where you use a stylist to massage and kiss girls, and you can go with 3 of them at once. What? I'm glad you're enjoying your little romp, but keep it to 1 girl, you lowlifes. Ow! You two men, what tomorrow is, right? What's tomorrow? Oh boy. I had no idea any of this was going on in the student council room that day. I had other things on my mind, specifically a certain boy. Byakudan Senior High School, Class 2-4 after school. Wait a minute. I'll be playing as Toko. My name is Toko Kiwasaki. I've been wafting for quite some time on whether or not to say anything. Finally, I decided to bite the bullet and ask his best friend Kawasaki. Hey, quick question. Does Yuuya have a girlfriend? Oh. No, I'm pretty sure he's single. Why? I kind of have my sights set on him, I guess. Seriously? Well, that's great news. I'll tell you, rooting for you. Oh, but well, he's not a particularly sociable individual. When you get right down to it, going out with him may not be all that fun for you. I hear that despite his obvious popularity with the ladies, he's never once so much as touched anyone. Isn't that kind of a bad sign though? No, quite the contrary. It gives him a nice clean image. Oh. This was Kinsuke Kawasaki. He had known Yuuya Kazami, aka the boy I liked, pretty much all his life. I figured I could come to him for all the information I needed in my conquest, since he was pretty much guaranteed to know Yuuya's dating history. And so far, things seem to be going really well. I mean, not only did I confirm YUUYA wasn't seeing anyone, but I got his best friend's blessing too. Jesus, I got a bit of gas. And confirmed that he really wasn't the showy, obnoxious cool guy type. That suited me just fine. Kurosaki! Hey! Huh? Kurosaki was understandably rather startled by the extraordinary, aggravated female voice that suddenly rang out from behind his head. But that's Hell Girl Mitsuki for you. She was standing in the classroom doorway, arms folded across her chest, looking like some angry deity about to cast judgment down upon the world. And she had that deathly gleam in her eyes, the ones that you can tell that could fell the mightiest warrior before he had a chance to draw his sword. Didn't I tell you today was spring cleaning in the student council room? And I told you I can't because I have a club today. Come on, Fukuro, back me up here. I want to go that route. It's easy just to give in. What? Yeah, this was definitely Hell Girl's work. All the complexion was gone from Fukuro's face. He was a man with a demon on his back. A whip at the ready, fully prepared to bring divine punishment upon who opposed her. He was right, it was easy just to give in. This sounds like fun, can I join you guys? Oh, by all means, the more the merrier. Mitsuki then grabbed the nape of Kurosaki's neck and began dragging him out the door in a slightly painful looking manner. He was like a teary-eyed chick caught in the talons of a bird of prey, struggling in vain as he was being carried off to meet his grisly end. You know, I'm not even in the student council! I just love watching these boys interact with Haruka Mitsuki. I can't wait to see more. I didn't even care if I had to clean in order to do it. I was a volunteer after all, so I'm pretty much off the hook. I can follow them all at my own pace. No dragging for me. As soon as we left the classroom, though, we ran to YUUYA. Or rather, I did, as in I literally ran into him. I wasn't watching where I was going, and I wound up slamming into him, and so hard that I fell over. Immediately, he reached out his hand to help me up and asked if I was alright. Now that's a white knight I've ever seen one. What a fun evening that this would be. I imagine it ending with me lying in bed, dreaming of YUUYA's perfect face, inching ever closer to mine, but instead. But what? Well, this is definitely a jump in perspective. Are you okay, Tohka? Yeah. You'll be right. You feel better once you get it all out. Toof! I'm trying to get a good idea what this could actually be. Was I right? I guess. I feel a little better. That's good. Are you okay to head back and rejoin the others then? Yeah. Okay, so now we begin. We're gonna whip the walkthrough again. What the hell is with this fucking game and keeping this thing up? I don't like when this thing's up. So now it says exit the ghost bathroom. It hurts! It hurts! Ryosuke! God, no! I bet it hurts real bad! I've tied up your knee and thigh joints. That should stop the bleeding. And we've got your leg right here, so don't worry about that. So your name is Shimada. Tohka. We were in an old-fashioned, run-down, and probably condemned school building. None of us knew how we got here, nor even where we was here. I just emerged from the girls' room with Emi. Emi. After losing my lunch, where YUUYA, Okakawa, Katayama, and Shimada were winning. The whole horror was an absolute bloodbath after what had happened. Poor Kitatayama walked into some kind of booby trap and half of his right leg lopped off from the knee. It looked excruciating. How is somebody supposed to handle a situation like this? Why does this have to happen at all? It hurts. The fuck is wrong with this school? Why would there be traps over here? Where the hell are we? I feel like someone's screwing with us. Keep quiet! Ryusuke has been badly injured! The hell's your problem? You stepping? Stop, please! This is what tagging along with Mitsuki and the others got me. I thought it was great. It was going to be a laugh riot at first. It was great. We all went to the student council room where we met with Kaitayama, Shimada, and Emi and started cleaning and goofing around. And then when we were done, Emi suggested we all try a new challenge she's discovered on the internet. She's nuts for that kind of thing. She took out that simple white paper doll and we were all kind of fascinated. So we did as we were instructed, and then suddenly everything went dark. There was a violent shaking, and then we were here in this old schoolhouse. No explanation. We just need to get out of here. We need to work together and get out of this horrible place. Let's try to find an exit. What about Katayama? I'll carry him. YUUYA. YUUYA was so kind. You can always count on boys in a time like these. Still, there was a potential problem with this course of action. Wait! What if there's more traps? If you're carrying someone, if somebody pick it back, you won't be able to react quick enough to avoid them. But I know, we have to. What my thinking is, we have to find a way and ensure the road between here and there is safe. Then come back for Katayama. I guess you're right. I'll agree to that. Yeah. Ryusuke, don't worry. We won't leave you behind. We won't. Will we? Why doesn't someone you can stay behind? Okawa was in a state of absolute panic. He just kept muttering to himself at Katayama's side. The two of them had always been extremely close. It's only natural to be worried, though his concern kind of bordered on an obsession. But who's going to go? We could lose our legs in the blink of an eye, just walking around in here. You're the one that said we should find an exit in the first place, so you go. That's gonna go well, and it would explain why she starts panicking. She might have practically spit his answer at her. I hate people like that. Sure, he had a pretty face. That's basically all he had, though. People like him pose as models in male journals, but they're no good for much else. He got a lot of girls. He got a lot of girls too, but I'm not one of them. I can never get past his awful attitude. It's such a huge turnoff for me when guys act that way. Not that I don't admire speaking with confidence and force. I do try it myself whenever I can. And there's a difference between speaking forcefully and speaking in a way that belittles others. Shimada was basically just calling on Karen. I'll go! I'm the one who suggested separating after all. Tohka. I'll go too. YUUYA. What a difference. Like night and day. Kind, thoughtful people like him don't make flippant remarks. They just man up and get stuff done. I was crushing on him harder than ever, because now not only did I think he was both cool and hot, I also gained a ton more respect from him. There's no need for everyone to go. One person should be plenty. Any takers? Dead silence. No volunteers, huh? Everyone just looked one at another, then looked away as if they were ashamed of themselves. What do I do? Ryusuke, you'd be lonely here by yourself, won't you? He was finally shifting his gaze from one person to another. I'd never seen him be on edge before. Finally, the silence broke by one loud, shrill male voice, definitely not whom I had picked. But goddamn, fine, I'll go. You stay here. Are you sure it's okay? Kurosaki said she'll go, and she's a girl, so I said I'm going. You wait here, you good for nothing sack. You just get in the way anyway. Alright, I'll stay here with Ryusuke. Good luck. Come on, let's go. If you don't hurry, Katayama could be in real danger. Tohka, be careful. I will. I was scared. Was I scared? You bet I was scared. But in a situation like this, everyone has to work together. As long as I had willpower left in me, I wasn't about to give up. Plus, it didn't hurt that YUUYA was with me, so I knew everything was going to turn out just fine. Oh, you don't know this son of a bitch like I do. Okay, so now our next objective is to descend the tubes and head to the hallway outside the nurse's office, and the event should occur. So that's our objective right now. So let's do it. Kind of weird how I'm playing as Tohka. I mean, if any of you don't know this, you do play as Tohka. You meet Tohka in one of the wrong endings, actually, funny enough. Which I did some research. I looked it up. Okay, we found it. The winter phone was written on a plate above the door. Somehow the room just felt like it would be deserted. I was oddly confident about that. Not sure why I felt that way, to be honest, but for good measures, I shouted, "Is anyone in there?" We still hadn't found Mitsuki after all. I didn't hear her call back, though. She really had no business in this room whatsoever. Wait, was that a key sticking out the lock? Who would have locked the door but left the key? What would be the point? Whoa, what's up with that? The key's just sitting there. What are you doing? Hey, there could be a bogeyman in there or something. And then what would we do? I figured better lock it and better lock it in and keep it out of our hair. What exactly do you plan to do with that key? I'm gonna hang on to it, of course. Stop tossing it around, that's dangerous. Don't worry. I always catch whatever I throw. Hell, I can go even higher. Honestly, pain in the ass! Shimada was such a pain in the ass, I really couldn't stand the guy. Looks like we're going down the hall again. After that, we need to descend down the first stairs. Ha! God, you're persistent. Look, you're very good at throwing in action, okay? So just stop already. The scene is the place sure is high. In this place it sure is high. Let's see if I can touch it. Alley-oop. How'd it go? Whatever, I don't give a shit. And now the infirmary key was cut off from us if we needed it. Brilliant. What the fuck? I didn't even need to descend down the stairs. It's an exit! An honest to goodness exit, and we can finally get out of here! I burst over the door, hopefully yet afraid. Knowing it might not be open, but praying this horrid place would show us at least a little mercy. What the fuck does that even mean? Gingery, I raised my hand and pushed on it, and it swung open without even the slightest hesitance. It seemed almost too easy. Yeah, you're right. Huh. Interesting. It was unnaturally dark outside, though, and the rain was coming down so hard that peeking my head out for just a moment left my uniform completely soaked. She might have pushed past me through the door open, even wide his usual lack of regard for anyone and anything around him. My clothes went from soaking to drenched in a matter of seconds. If I were to actually walk out into it, I felt like I'd drown. What is this place? It's way too dark out here. We in a forest, maybe? It's really coming down. If we went out there in a rainstorm like this, we'll just get soaked to the bone. I wouldn't mind seeing that look on you. Anyway, we know we can get outside safely now. Let's go back to Scion. Come on, YUUYA. Despite having found a way out, YUUYA's demeanor hadn't changed a bit. He was standing back at the hall where he could watch over us, while also keeping an eye out for anyone else who might happen by. The mark of maturity. Shimada, on the other hand. Yeah, Shimada was kind of a dick. You guys go back if you want, but I'm leaving. What? I'm not about to stick around this fucked up place any longer than I have to. Screw the others, I'm out of here. You can't be serious. Hell yeah, I'm serious. Those assholes are the ones who chose to stay behind. They're gonna die one by one, and I say let them. Didn't think you were quite that callous, but far be it from me to stop you. You wanna come with me? The tone in his voice said it all. He hit the ultimate low. After abandoning his friends to save his own hide, he was now basically propositioning me. I really don't want to see you die. You've been real precious to me for quite some time, you know. With an obvious, rehearsed, and truly sickening pickup line, he was really a slimeball to the ends of all slimeballs. Unbelievable! What the hell is wrong with you? Get your eyes on me, you jackass! I couldn't believe he had the nerve to pull something like this. I felt like that may have been the first time I ever truly yelled at someone. I was absolutely livid. And he wasn't even done. No, he still had plenty of salt left to throw in the wound. Oh, shut the hell up, you ugly bitch! Don't go and get in the wrong idea. I was trying to be nice and give you a ticket out of this hellhole. But if you don't want it, that's your loss. You need to die already. This guy's a lost cause here. Let's just go. My head was swimming. I was scared. I was angry. I was sad. Every negative emotion brought to the forefront, and in every position, a positive emotion passed away. I didn't look back. I just turned away from Shimada and walked over to YUUYA's side and continued past him and walked into the hallway. YUUYA had been watching all of this unfold from the other side of the room for a moment. He just stood there, staring blankly at Shimada. The hell are you looking at? Get out of my sight, you spacey bastard! Shimada then drew a large knife from his breast pocket. Its tip struggled to glisten in the dull light of the room, but it did ultimately succeed. He began waving around like a dumbass, probably thinking it made him look more menacing. Check it out, just bought this baby yesterday. Not bad, eh? But I can put it to good use, in a lot of ways. You're an amusing fellow. And he's dead. Does that asshole really have 10 girlfriends? How's that even possible? And yet I'm precious to him? Somehow. What a crock. How low of an opinion must he have of women in general to pull crap like that? There's just no excuse. I was in deluge and I was fuming. I just kept cursing and mumbling as I walked fast back to the 3rd floor to meet up with the others. And all the while, YUUYA was keeping pace with me, saying nothing at all. Anyways, always the model of maturity, always even tempered. He was like a rock, or maybe he found my mutterings annoying and was just keeping quiet, so I do the same. I didn't like that possibility one bit, so I mentally slapped myself on the cheek, forced positivity in the voice, and tried to engage him in cheerful banter. Man, this is a long event. You're far better man than he is, YUUYA. You've never said or done anything to hurt a lady, right? I mean, I know you've got a lot of women falling for you, but I've never once heard a single bad rumor about you from any of them. It's kind of amazing. I looked him square in the eyes, as if asking him, "Isn't that right?" And for a moment, his eyes did meet mine, but then they went back to the hall. Was he not used to receiving compliments from women? That seemed hard to believe. Not sure what you mean. What a cute, innocent response. I know how this is going to end now. I have an idea. I must have come across as bipolar to him or something. 1 second I tried to lighten the mood with small talk, and then I started to feel scared after school again, or angry at Shimada, or sad at Katayana. My mind just couldn't make its mind up what to feel. Tohka! Emmy! Is anyone there? Mitsuki! That was Mitsuki, wasn't it? It's coming from downstairs! Mitsuki's voice echoed up from below, but our friends were waiting for us above. For a moment, I wasn't sure which direction to go, but only for a moment. The fact is, our friends were very, very close, so So close that I would be foolish not to tell them what was going on before chasing after Mitsuki. Come on, we need to check in on Emmy and the others, then follow that voice downstairs. You just nodded and began running up the stairs. I was right behind him. That's bad. Sorry, Tohka-san. We found an exit. Come on, we have to get moving. I was out of breath, staring down at the ground and talking to what I assumed would be three very attentive friends, and then I looked up. They were all there, but there was no immediance, no urgency on anyone's faces. Emi and Okakawa weren't even looking at me, nor at YUUYA, but Katayama. They were fixated on his face, and each bore a sad, hopeless, empty expression, and they certainly weren't about to get moving. There was general heaviness in the air. Something was very wrong. Yeah, he's fucking dead! I gently reached out my hand and touched Emi's shoulder. What's going on? Tohka. Katayama is getting weaker. He's not gonna make it. Really now? I would never have guessed the fact being that maybe because he lost his leg, he may make it, baby. Ryosuke, why won't you talk to me? Say something, please, Ryosuke. Emi's eyes were filled with tears. Wakara, too, was cradling Katayama's head, and he looked like he'd been crying this whole time. His eyes were bright red and his nose was running. He was still saying nothing, just walked over to Katayama's side, bent down and began examining his wound. YUUYA. We need to hurry. The four of us silently but unanimously agreed that the best course of action was to pick up Katayama and bring him out through the exit we discovered. We had to be very, very quickly about it, or he would really die. I could tell just by looking at him that his time was also. Kazami, can you carry him? Yeah. I could use your help getting him up on my back though. Ryosuke, hang in there. We'll save you. As it was going on, I had that nagging feeling like I was forgetting something. Of course, Mitsuki. We had to go and find her. We couldn't just leave her all behind. YUUYA, do you mind if I run downstairs and look for Mitsuki? If she's wandered too far, she might. He didn't even have to say anything this time. His eyes turned toward the whole story. I got it. I know I can trust you with this task, they say. And that was enough for me. I shot off down the hall like a bullet as I turned to find Mitsuki and rejoin everyone en route. I hurried down the hall to the second floor, but Mitsuki's voice was coming from even further down. I had to keep going to the first floor ahead of the others. I ran and ran and ran. I ran so far away. I just ran. God damn it. I was listening to like Bowling of Soup before I ended up playing this. I mean, yeah, it's still here in the morning, but still. Okay, so now that we've descended down the stairs, where do we need to go from here? Okay, so it says attempt to walk down the hall. Okay, let's see what happens here. No. If I got this place mapped out right in my head, I should be getting farther and farther from where I heard her voice. This way I should go back. Okay, so now it says begin heading back to 1-2 stairway to the southeast, and an event should occur. Okay. Interesting. If I kept running in circles like this, I'd never find her. I was in a state of panic and I was allowing it to steer my path. Frustrated with the situation and with myself for choosing to give up and head back empty-handed, I forced myself to stop and turn. I was going to do what I should have done in the first place. Called out Mitsuki's name with everything I had. Anything I had in me, and I hope she responded. Mitsuki! Mitsuki! Where are you? We're all here! No answer. Just the cold, lonely sounds of rain and wind bearing down on this building. On this old, deoperated building. This may have been a fairly large school. What the fuck is this? Hold on a second. No, it's just something stuck in my shirt. But the sound traveled well in here, and if she were anywhere in this hallway, I'm sure she should have heard me. And if she were just here only a few minutes ago, she definitely should have been around now. Did something happen to her? Mitsuki. Okay, now it says, ascend the stairwell to your south and then head towards the stairwell to your north, and then eventually occur. So up the stairs we go again. Well, this game likes making me run upstairs. God, this game's I've just been reading the walkthrough, and all it is basically just go upstairs, then go downstairs, upstairs and downstairs. For fuck's sake! So many fucking stairs! What is that? A ghost? No, don't scream. Okay. An event should occur. Descend the stairwell to the south. Okay. Just gotta keep running. Just gotta keep running. Okay, so now we've done that. Let's just head to the exit. And we should be able to examine a blue spirit. And we should gain something. Ooh. What the hell was that? What had just happened in front of me? Well, I wonder where's Thingy's body. Probably not here, but oh well. Let's examine the look of it. You're now a victim dragged here against your will, no? Well, I'll tell you now, there's no escape from the school. There is nothing to be gained here but despair. Though, if you got the iron will, you might be able to survive for a little while at least. Here, you should have this. It will help keep the wandering spirits at bay. Though it only works once. So take it and get out of there, and fight like hell. Stay alive as long as you possibly can. We have now the spirit vanished, but lie on the floor below where it was a gemstone. Specifically, a violet-colored gemstone, probably an amethyst. So I could use that to keep wandering spirits at bay one time. Huh? I guess he meant the full body ones, but it would have kept him at bay too. Either way, with this gem, I feel like I could actually get back to my friend's safety. I was as hopeful as one could expect, all things considered. Okay, of course, he must also said there was no escape from here. But it was my prerogative. It was my prerogative to believe what I wanted to believe, and ignore what I wanted to ignore. Fair enough. It's a good enough point. So let's go up the stairs again. As I know, this literally this walkthrough only says go upstairs and then go up more stairs and then go up more stairs. So now we need to head to the hallway again. I've actually finished the walkthrough. Actually, funny enough, this was never a short one. Actually, funny enough, which I'm glad, because I really don't like the exceptionally long ones because it makes the video extremely long and it's a pain in the ass. Okay, so now it says return to the stairwell to the south. Examine the ghost and choose to use the amethyst. Okay, got it. Appears to be a ghost of a young boy. Use the amethyst, even though you could just try sneaking past it. I held the amethyst in front of me and approached the spirit. Begone, little bastard! And incredibly, it actually worked. Both the ghost and the gem faded and disappeared. The stairwell is now free to traverse. Okay, so now we're on the last one. Emmy, are you okay? There was like a ghost at the bottom of the stairs. Where's everyone else? Come on, we have to get Katayama's. We have to get Katayama situated and get out of here. Emmy's face was absolutely wrecked with tears, and she was shaking her head violently. She wanted to tell me something, but the words just wouldn't come out. I had a really bad feeling about this. I ran past her to the bathroom where Katayama was being lifted onto the Yuri shores when I left. That's gonna be interesting. Why? Katayama was back on the floor right where he set him down when this ordeal began. Why wasn't he on YUUYA's shows? What's going on? I had an inkling, but I didn't want to believe it, so I pushed it out of my mind. YUUYA, what are you still doing here? We need to get Katayama ready to go! He didn't make it! What? Right after that, he let out a huge scream and then he just went limp. No. I didn't know what else to say. A person had just died. And not some stranger, but a person I knew, a friend. And it was the strangest feeling. I kept looking at him and thinking, is he really dead? Is this really what a person looks like when he dies? Seeing him like that drain every last bit of energy I had in me, I fell to my knees, thoroughly defeated. Well, now what? I mean, Okawa says he isn't moving from Katayama's side. What are we supposed to do now? I mean, I couldn't stay near the body. We'd gone down to the second floor where we picked a corner and just stood there, trying to recomposition ourselves. You elected to stay with Okawa on the third floor. I guess to try and break him from his shock, and help him put some distance between him and Katayama. None of this felt real, or maybe I just didn't want it to be real. It was a nightmare. It had to be. I just sit up in bed and it would all be over. Why does that have to happen? I'm not waking up. I don't get it. I'm not waking up. I keep trying to tell myself this is all a dream, but... Tohka! My energy was waning again. I sank to the ground and landed on my knees. Emi followed my lead and put my arms around me for comfort. A friend had just died. Just died. God, why? Oh, I wonder who this could be. Emi and I looked at each other. We both heard them. Footsteps coming down the hall. It was too dark to make out who it was, but the gate was silently male. The two of us slowly and quietly rose to our feet and hid around the corner and peeked out, both terrified and curious as whom or what we might see. And who do we see? It is none other than YUUYA Kazami. Come on, it's fucking obvious. There, at the end of the hallway, the figure finally came into view. It was a tallish man, unsteadily heaving as he slowly strode towards us. It was Shimada, drenched from head to toe. Wait, what? Shimada? Oh, he's alive. Duh. Emi shot forward, intending to run towards him, but I grabbed her arm and held her back without even thinking about it. She turned and looked at me with a puzzled expression. I can't handle him. What? Don't tell me he did something to you? No. Thank goodness. At times like these, especially, we really need to keep each other in the loop about everything that happens. She looked back at me again as she said this, staring right into my eyes in an almost disciplinary manner. And it was the perfect guilt stare. I couldn't help but succumb to it. Feeling bad for not having filled her in about Shimada and yeah. Shimada slow yet walked down the hall, then all of a sudden, not a sudden reason, he simply fell forward, landing hard on his knees. Something was wrong with him. While I loathed the man, I didn't want to see him suffer. Emi and I were both poised to rush to his aid. When our figures randomly began appearing all around him, figures of children blue and ethereal shimmering with their own lights. What are they? We could barely even see Shimada from our vantage point anymore, as his body was obscured almost completely by the backs of these ghost children. He wasn't moving though, so it didn't seem like they were doing anything to him. But then he wasn't moving at all, which seemed highly suspicious. It occurred to me that maybe we should try to save him. I inched forward he was still in the exact same position he had been when he fell to his knees. He literally hadn't moved at all. Was he unconscious? Emmy and I looked at one another and nodded. It was a silent signal to move forward and do whatever we could help. The ghost children vanished as we approached, revealing a horrific sight. Shimada's stomach had been flayed wide open. He was dead. The net he flaunted around was just jolting from the wound. It was almost a ceremonial death, like that of a samurai who had thrown himself on the sword. I saw us coming. No! No! What? Were those children? How should I know? And they might still be nearby! Oh, it's not the children you should be worried about. Because it's horrible! Shimada is! You, who had presumably rushed down to see what was wrong, calmly walked over to Shimada's body. He was checking for signs of respiration or pulse. He turned back to face us once again a moment later, and his face was spreading said it all. Shimada was really dead. I was beginning to lose it. I just couldn't take it anymore. This. My friend and acquaintance would die one by one. I guess I should say had died. But it didn't seem like it was over, not by a long shot. This is bad. There's something in here with us. Something that's trying to kill us. Hell, it was doing more than trying. It had succeeded twice over. I was scared. I was paranoid. I was shaking. I was crying and screaming inside. I was deathly afraid that something else showed up, and then it did. Oh no! It's the girl in the red dress! It's Sachiko! I couldn't make out the expression on her face, through her bangs, but I can literally feel the hatred in her eyes, and she stared into our souls. And then she turned around and slid up the stair, into the hallway. What? Anne was turned the other way. She hadn't seen the girl at all. She eventually followed our gazes, but at the time, the girl was gone and she looked confused. That particular apparition looked a lot different than the other ghosts I'd seen. But there was still no doubt in my mind, she was definitely a ghost. But what do we do about Okakawa? We have to get him! We gotta get out of this school now! I'll calm down! Wait! Yeah, I'll come with you! It could be dangerous. You wait here. Dangerous? Well, that is the direction that the girl in the dress went, and I guess you didn't want me to be put in harm's way. I nodded and watched him when his back was seated in the darkness as he chased after Emmy. It was two hours had passed, and I have no idea what happened. Place it together. Place it together, Tohka. You know what they say, no weapon can pierce a calm heart. So what's the most important thing right now? Well, I probably can take a guess what's going on right now. What's going on? Why was Emmy screaming? I could hear voices now. Emmy and Okakawa were having a heated argument. It's not possible! We have to leave her and run! We'll get caught if we don't! No! We can't just leave behind! We have to take her to a hospital! But he's dead! He's not! He's dead! He's not! He can't be! Leave him and run? We'll get caught? That ghost girl must have been pursuing them. This is bad. I had to go and help them. I ran to the stairwell. And then shit happened. What the? Murderer! Katayama's body was sprawled unceremoniously on the landing, halfway on the third floor, along with Okakawa. On the top of the stairs stood Emmy, and in front of her, YUUYA, with an imposing scowl on his face. I don't understand any of this. What just happened? Emi let out another scream and just came running towards me down the stairs. Okawa then seen as he had fallen and broken his arm. He was lopsidedly crawling towards me. It was almost as if he were trying to distance himself from Yuya. Murderer! Murderer! I ran to the base of the stairs to meet him with Emi. I needed some sort of contact. Emi, what happened? What's going on? Run! Run away! You'll be killed! Kisame kicked him down the stairs out the blue! What? So that's what makes him a murderer? Because he kicked him down the stairs? Maybe it was to help him get over his fucking pent up freaking pissy pants, crying pants asshole act. Because it was annoying that this guy was just like, oh no, he's not dead, oh. I glanced at Yuya, but his face was shrouded in darkness. I couldn't make out any expression at all. Okawa seemed to have reached his breaking point. He shot his feet and took off behind me toward the second floor as fast as he could. Yuya kicked Okawa down the stairs. Why? Yuya, it's not true, is it? So he walked down the landing. He was neither concerned nor scornful. His face was a blank slate. As soon as he reached my level, he bent down and began fiddling with Katayama's body, raising the arms and then letting them drop, wiping blood from the ears and nose, and looking at it as if studying a specimen under a microscope. What the hell? Was he enjoying this? I finally got to see an emotion written clearly on his face, and it was elation. How was this not some crazy dream? Yuya! Yuya! No! Tears began spilling from my eyes like water. I was shocked and confused, and I don't even know what else. Tohka, get away from hurry! God, no! Then Emi ran off. Emi and I found ourselves standing in front of the door. Shimada took the key and lost it, so this room is no good. If we hid in a place like that, we'll be sitting ducks anyway. We had to go further down to the first floor. The poor girl was frantic. I can't say I blame her, but well, something about this whole situation just didn't feel right to me. Emi, I'm still not sure we need to run. What? I don't believe Yuya, kind, sweet Yuya, would be capable of something like that. But he really did kick him down the stairs. It happened. He kicked Okawa. How can that be possible? Fine, do what you want then. I don't care anymore. With that, Emi pushed me out of the way and went past me towards the stairwell leading to the first floor. Emi! I have nothing to say to you! You wouldn't believe me anyway! Since you're so convinced I'm lying! And she went off. I was now separated from every one of my friends, but now I was really in danger. I mean, I was, but from Yuya, that didn't seem right. Or more likely, I didn't want it to be. I wanted to believe that it was just a misunderstanding. My legs were shaking and my head was swimming. I just stood there unsure where I should go or what I should do. And then he was there, right behind me. In his hands was Shimada's huge knife, and the one that was last seen drawn from Shimada's stomach. It was still dripping with blood. This definitely made matters more complicated. How could I doubt Yuya's guilt when he was holding something like that? Why did he even have it? How could he possibly bring himself to pull a knife from his friend's lifeless corpse? I wasn't going to run. I turned around and braced myself. I opened my mouth and intent on discussing this rationally. If I ran away now, I felt like it would be over. There would be nothing left to save, no one left to trust. But what could I possibly say to him? Okay, the walkthrough now says that when the dialogue choice appears, choose either option. It only alters a couple of lines after the decision. Interesting. I'm trying to think what would be more Tohka. I'm gonna go with Are You Alright? My body was still visibly shuddering, and I doubt I had much of a voice if I tried talking. But I just want this all to be a horrible mistake so badly. I knew I had to say something. I knew I had to get through to him. Maybe he was just freaking out in his own way. The whole experience had been taxing for all of us. But Yuuya's only human. He must have been terrified. Maybe I could help him out, get him through it. Get him to talk about what's bothering him and feel a little better. It was worth a shot at least. Yuuya, are you alright? Kurosaki, do you know where Ueba and Okawa? Why? No answer. He just started muttering to himself and slowly walked right past me as if I wasn't even there. Yeah, what are you doing? What do you have in your hand? I thought I could put it to good use in a lot of ways. Stop this! Give me that thing! No, I can't let this go on. I grabbed him by the arm and I just clung to him, putting my whole weight on his body to keep him from going any farther down the hallway. He was at a crossroads, about to walk down the path of no return, and I wasn't going to lose the kind, considerate YUUYA I had fallen for. Unfortunately, the only tools I had at my disposal for stopping him were my feelings, and those just weren't going to be enough. Oh dear. I was so stalled that it took me for a moment before I even figured out what happened. It's the same in here, you know. That was the first time in my entire life that I'd ever been punched in the head, and he put everything he had into it. Getting killed by the school. I couldn't focus. My brain was still rattling inside my skull from the impact. Or getting killed by me. The world was spinning. I looked up at him with spasmodic, twitching, teary-filled eyes. There was no sign of remorse or compassion whatsoever. He looked like a feudal warrior clutching his sword and staring down at his enemy. The area all around his eyes was throbbing. It hurt so bad. Hair around my eyes was throbbing. It hurt so badly and felt so swollen and sore that I couldn't even imagine what it must have looked like. And he wasn't done with me. He got in closer and closer, grinning unnaturally, and he raised his fist for a second strike. Let's test this out. Let's test this out on you, shall we? You can be the first. Well, this is what happens when you try to fall in love with a psychopath! I was running on pure instinct and adrenaline at this point. I shot my feet and just forced them to carry me to safety anywhere. He was gonna kill me. Was he really gonna kill me? He was really gonna kill me! God! I felt something rattling around and coming inside my mouth. I just spit out. It was white. A single white tooth. There it is! Tooth! With blood red highlights at its roots. That maniac had actually knocked out one of my teeth. God, my tooth! He was there, just behind me. I panicked, tripping over my own feet and stumbled to the ground, landing between the first and second floor. I had fallen on my back, so I dropped my tooth on the ground next to me. I began slinking away from the encroaching figure of YUUYA Kazami. Save me, somebody, anybody, God, please! Oh, no, no! I was scooting backwards across the floor too, stiff, sore, and scared to stand. But then my hand brushed across something small and metallic. A key? It's the infirmary key that Shimon lost! Even with my hand right over it, I was shaking so badly that I could barely work my fingers to grip it. It was the most frustrating feeling in the world, and for a few seconds, that felt like hours. I just kept trying in vain to pick up the damn keys. Finally, I stuck my fingers through the ring and I had it. This was my one and only chance. Scrambling to my feet, I somehow slipped past YUUYA. I ran back to the second floor as fast as I could and could force my shaky hands to carry it. I had the keys. I could lock myself in. I could hide in the infirmary. Kazami didn't pursue. Not right after, he just stood there staring. He staring at the tooth that had dropped on the ground, staring intently as if he was trying to make out what he was seeing. Her tooth. Huh. He just ate a fucking tooth! Is he really eating it? Sound like he is. Well, I'm back in this fucking room again. There didn't seem to be any way to lock the door from the inside. I needed to find a hiding place before YUUYA showed up. The corner of the room, under the bed maybe? I was scanning every inch of the room as quick as possible, sizing up my surroundings. My eyes stopped on one medicine shelf. Scissors! There's scissors in there! It felt like such a revelation, like the answer I was looking for. But what was I going to do with scissors? Was I going to fight? Fight who? YUUYA? I couldn't stand a chance. I decided to leave them there. I stepped back and crouched down behind the partition screen that was set up in the middle of the room. There's a ghost in the red dress coming! Uba had ran back to the bathrooms on the third floor to warn Okakawa about the immediate threat that was approaching. Oh, now we get to know what the fuck happened. Unsurprisingly, he was still crouched on the ground and cradling Yamato's lifeless head in his body, in his arms. He was still stubbornly insisted that if we were to leave that spot, we have to carry Yamato. That's not possible! We have to leave her and run! We'll get caught if we don't! We can't just leave him behind! We have to take him to a hospital! But he's... Oh, we're gone for this. What a stubborn, foolish man I had been. I decided I'd rip Yamamoto's body from Okakawa's arms and kick it down the stairs. It made one hell of a thud when it hit the landing, but it was already dead, so what did it matter? As long as it helped get Okakawa moving, I didn't care. See? Look, he's dead. So get your ass off the floor and run. Open your eyes, Katayama is dead. We have to get out of here now. Kizami! Ube was looking at me, then Katayama's body back at me, as if she couldn't make up her mind which was more interesting. But why was she looking at me? Did I have something on my face? Okakawa, on the other hand, was focused squarely on Katayama. He was trembling all over, but I thought he finally understood. Then he turned towards me. He yelled like a madman and ran down the stairs toward his friend's body. He wasn't exactly in right mind, however, so the last few steps didn't quite go as planned. He tripped and fell quite hard next to Katayama. What the hell's going on? It's not like YUUYA was crazy. He was trying to stop his friend out of it, but the only way he thought he could. I might have seen the problem here. Why the fuck are you screaming? Oh god, we're going for all this crap again. I don't want to go for a murderer. Who, me? I wasn't the one who killed Katayama. Run! Run away, you'll be killed! I see. In here. Getting killed by the school and getting killed by me are one the same. We're all gonna die here either way after all. So that's how he made his whole bloody mind about the whole thing. His stupid fucking friends made him into this monster! Ha! Bastards! Coast party. Book of Shadows. Wait, is that it? No, that can't be it! I mean, that wouldn't make sense. I wish I was able to get a hold of these particular types of scenes. I can use them for my skit. I haven't heard this in a while. Huh, so Yoshi and Chico share the same voice actor. That's interesting. I'm just gonna skip the credits. It's not important. Cleared! Ooh! Prologue! Blood Drive! Chapters now playable! More voices! Save game? Yes, please. I love the Sonic Boy game. Alright, so one thing we're going to do before we end this part is I'm going to go to the bonuses. I want to check something out. Because there's a thing you can do to check your statuses. Unlock status. So I've nearly got all of them. I have not finished the album. I've nearly got all the songs, which is weird because I don't know how to get all the ones. And that one you can only get by completing the game, so... So anyway, though, that's the end of this part, and next time, we finally start the final chapter, which will lead into the third game, Blood Drive. I'll see you guys then. Take care.